but GODSENT, their aggression is looking pretty spicy, as it will just be FZY to deal with them, and he can't even retreat. The Molotov denies it. This is impeccable from the Swedes, but somehow Draken is still the first to go down. Former UK player, as Plopsky and Joel try and pick up the pieces. 1 versus 3 now, though, with Strunk and Kyubi, they close on down, and my goodness, what a havoc-packed round. This two-man crossfire, it's going to be difficult to slide on past, especially now that Soulfly finds the first DTR, the IGL, removed, one of the younger players on this squad, as Joel now, he's going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting, instead gets lifted off his feet, and not in the nice way. Draken, 2 headshots, though, has bought a lifeline for the squad. The Scrunk now waits for his teammate to rotate on in, and they will be tackling this one together.
Both players making it out of heaven right now. Draken able to get the kill onto Scrunk. What a...
They're currently 50th in the world. But outside of that, you also have to look at their other tournament performances. I believe they got relegated from ESL Challenger, or at least didn't make it through Advance, despite making it to relegation. But FZY and Soulfly, though, relegate 2 players from the server very early doors. Still looking like the strongest side thus far, and Kyubi, that's a great shot onto Rusty, as Joel is completely overwhelmed despite getting the bomb down. Soulfly...
The worst result of just saved their guns and kept 4 players alive and carried them into this round, where now they only have pistols and getting picked apart as well. At least taking ground a bit earlier on in the round. Scrunk with some big balls, going to maintain his position on top of the bomb site. Completely blinded up, will still be able to mow down 2. Could find some more here as well. A 3rd and perhaps a 4th in the sequence mode. Energy Plopsky will put him to death. But these are just consolation frags.
Yeah, I mean, he could do a bit of economic damage.
A bit of a costly factor, and it was Joel who did it on the last time as well. Going to be giving the audio cues away. This time Scrunk isn't there to hold the angle, so Corey has to do it himself, but will be able to come out on top. That's a lot of information gleaned as well, but they're not going to be able to use that accordingly just yet because they're so far away from rotating anyway, so it doesn't even matter if they know that the T's are going in towards that B site. Looks like they're going to have to commit to the retake.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough one, especially... Ooh, no, they're not...
Scrunk's been hurt, right, early?
This is a bit of a messy batch of util, but they will cut off SANGAL's rotation for now. Plopsky can get the bomb plant in. And GODSENT, they got good positioning, but Scrunk even better. He plays the trigger discipline perfectly, takes a bit of damage in the engagement with Rusty, but 3 HP was never going to bother him. That grenade, though, don't bother Plopsky either. Instead, Corey is the main factor. And GODSENT have somehow gone from 4v4 to 1v4 in a matter of about 3 seconds. And in this 4v4, Scrunk does at least clear close railings. And the flashbang, Rusty gives up his position. Draken, great kill. Kyubi, nice trade, but Draken's in for another. My god, the kill feed is faster than I can keep up with Haze, as we're into a 2v2.
And Corey's in a phenomenal position right now, tucked in towards the barrels. I don't think they're going to clear this. The problem for Scrunk is he's being flanked out here. Fox coming through with the backstabs. Going to have the frag for free, not the cleanest, but this is where Corey may go unchecked. Does he try and play quick? ZTR pushes forward, able to adjust in time. I thought...
Defense. FZY, though, he better hope he's pretty well rehearsed, as he's about to come up against 4 players close to past him as Plopsky. He sort of screwed himself over a bit there with the change of elevation. And FZY's just spotted Draken in towards the divider. Joel does deal a killing blow to Scrunk, but FZY, how he's not been cleared out yet is beyond me. Draken continues to hold the pixel angle. As Rusty now causes further havoc on the site, Kyubi goes unchecked, and into a 3v2 we go. Soulfly captures another. And, ooh, Joel, that's a nice kill to find through smoke.
Oh, great patience there from Draken as well. Locks down the angle, and with that, locks in the 6th round for GODSENT, able to save.
Yeah, the defense has sort of been outmaneuvered, though, as all of SANGAL are now on the B side, except for FZY watching the rear flank. And my goodness, Scrunk with a Molotov kill to open up. Kyubi follows through the Glock as Joel only finds a single in return. Soulfly activates as well as the young Swede is banished from the server. 2 versus 4 now. At GODSENT, they have a true tall order on their hands.
Yeah, absolutely. What a great explosive pistol round coming through here from SANGAL. They need to polish off the round, though. 3 versus 2. No kids in play for GODSENT, so the retake is a really challenging one. Plopsky desperately tapping away, Unity giving his position away, and Scrunk will get the...
Yeah, SANGAL have a 6-round lead to mess with. The Soulfly looks to get messy with a Mac-10 charge. Are they really going to go for the fast speed pop again? Oh, apparently they are, and apparently it's going to work, at least for the opener. Rusty immediately denied anything as Joel does decapitate one in trade. Plopsky finds another. 3v4 ensuing. Joel popping up from the depths of water, leaving FaZe in a 1v4. Finds one and the second, but not going to have enough ammo or time to readjust for Plopsky.
Is trying to make his way up along GODSENT. Have 3 players towards the say bomb site though, so they are more than ready to deal with the imminent hit. Soulfly continues to try lurk his way forward. He's a lot further forward than his teammates, so Draken in a very comfortable position, just going to be able to get a kill for free. A bit of a response does come through from the T side, but still a man advantage in play here for GODSENT.
Yeah, more than a man advantage now. An almost guaranteed round win. As soon as I say that, Scrunk does deal with Plopsky, but the nade comes in from the heavens. And Rusty, not so rusty after all. Am I crazy to think they're still going to go A here? I think they're going to dump all their util and go A. That's my wild prediction. And my wild prediction is wildly wrong, but it may well have been the right thing to do, as Joel and TTR Draken chimes on in. They're having an absolute field day with SANGAL down here. What once looked like mastermind level plays from the SANGAL squad. In this 5v2, they almost threw one away themselves, but with this post-plant so strong, things look very, very good for the European mix.
I mean, this has to be job done. Locked and loaded. SANGAL on their opponent's map pick, on the cusp of winning at 16-12. Draken and Plopsky. Oh, man. I mean, this is a formality. They have to go for it, but there's just no chance. Only Draken left, mainly looking to just try and pad the stats a little bit before the conclusion of the map, which is imminent, and Soulfly will finish off proceedings 16-12. Resounding performance from SANGAL. They